Hi everyone, I'm Linda Heldman with Canadian Beats. I am here today with Alexandria Maillot. She's from BC. She's here for part of Canadian Music Week, and we're going to do a little on the spot, but first we're going to get to know you a little bit better. So what's going on with you?
What's up? I'm Alexandria. I'm from Vancouver Island, and I'm releasing an album called Time. It's my first full length, and that's coming out June 10th of this year, 2016. And I just released the first single off of the album called Sunday Sarah, which is online now in the blogosphere and on Spotify and whatnot. So,
and we'll be sure to link those when this gets posted. So.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So what music and yeah.
So what are you doing here at Canadian Music Week?
I came to Canadian Music Week to do a showcase on May 2nd at the Cameron House, and to check out the conferences and the panels, and also scope out venues because I'm going on a cross Canada tour in August of this year to promote the release, which I'm excited and nervous about because I've never gone on a solo tour before, so we'll see how that goes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So it'll be intimate settings, and
I would say intimate for sure. One of my jobs, I live in Vancouver now, but one of my jobs is playing live music in hot yoga studios.
Oh, perfect.
So most of my tours up until this point in my career have actually included playing through sister yoga studios. So I did like a Western Canadian tour in 2015 where I played yoga studios to Edmonton and back, and then I did that again this year. And so it's kind of like hard to explain, but it's really cool at the same time. So there's like moksha studios all across North America, so I'm kind of hoping that I can hit a few of them along the east during my tour.
Great, great. Well, actually, just talking to you, a venue in Sudbury came to mind, and I'll talk to you about it when we're done.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Yay.
And maybe we'll get you to Sudbury, because you said you've already been to Sudbury once.
Yes.
Your first and only time in Ontario.
Yes. Well, I was 18 and I just got a credit card and got accepted into a music festival in Sudbury. So I was like, sure. I didn't really think about like plane tickets and how much that would cost, but I had a lot of fun. So yeah.
Do you remember what festival it was?
It was called New Music Fest because they also had something in Barrie as well.
Yes. That's usually the last weekend in August.
Yeah. So I was there for that, and I played in Hanmer, I think, as well.
Yes. You pronounced it right.
Did I?
Good girl.
Yay.
Good girl. Yes.
I didn't know.
Yeah. People get that confused
Oh.
because it's Hanmer.
Right.
Some people just call it Hanmer or Hammer.
Oh, I see.
And it's like, no, but it's Hanmer.
Yes. Okay, good. I'm glad.
Thank you.
I didn't know how far away the two were, though.
Yeah.
So I didn't know anyone in Sudbury, and luckily, like, I just like to talk to people, and so I found like some people to drive me to Hanmer and like watch my show, and then like come back with me and then take me places, which was so nice.
Well, in the scheme of things, it's really not that far.
It isn't that far.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Alrighty. So you ready for on the spot?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we have the bag.
Okay.
And if you want to hold it and pick stuff out, and I'll read them, and you can answer the questions.
Okay. Hopefully, I can give you educated answers.
We'll do about 10 or 12.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Favorite article of clothing to wear on stage?
Long shirts.
Long shirts.
Anything that basically looks like a nightgown is really comfortable. That's something that, like a long kimono, that's like usually my go-to. There's been a few times where I've played a few shows, and like the feedback I get is, oh, I thought you were in your pajamas. And I was like, thank you.
Why not? Be comfortable.
Yeah. I always take my shoes off when I play too, so it's like, I mean, I might as well be in a nightgown.
There you go. Okay.
I think that's a normal thing.
Most visited website?
Most visited website? Probably Pixo. This is going back a few years. Pixo was like a website where you could like build your own website, and I had one called dolly1992.pixo.com, and I mean, I didn't really have anything important on it, but back then Pixo was a big deal. And like, if you had like a really nice Pixo website, like a lot of other people would like link to your Pixo, and like mine was in the top 10, and that's probably gonna be like the most, I don't know, like the biggest like feat I've ever done in my life. Like music, anything aside from it, like I peaked at 12. So Pixo was like, I don't think I've ever visited anything more than that. It's hard to explain.
Well, you never know. You'll catch up probably.
We'll see. Maybe there'll be like another Pixo website, and then I'll quit music and then just become like a Pixo like
web pages
winner.
for people.
Yeah,
There you go.
exactly.
Okay.
Who knows? Probably not though.
All right. Oh, well, okay. Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram? We're staying in the internet thing here.
I'm really bad at everything that has to do with social media. It's like, it's kind of a chore to remember to post about things. So maybe I would say Twitter. I think I like discovered Twitter at a really neat time, because like that, like back then when I would go on Twitter and like tweet to like really famous celebrity people, like sometimes I'd hear back from them, and that was really exciting. So like I got Ellen DeGeneres to follow me on Twitter.
Oh my goodness.
So I mean that's pretty cool. So I'd probably say Twitter. And also I just like tend to just like go on there at like 3 a.m. if I'm really like bored and or sad and lonely, and then just say things. And it always feels good when someone like presses a like button or retweet, and I'm like, okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have a friend up in Sudbury area who is an artist. You know who you are. She finds herself, if she can't sleep in the middle of the night, she's texting or twittering people, and she gets followed back by people, and it's interesting.
So
some
good.
of the people she's made friends that way and made connections as an artist, and it's great.
I made a friend in Los Angeles once when I was just like, who's in Los Angeles? And it's that easy. Like, who would have thought? I don't know. Yeah, I'd say Twitter.
Go Twitter! Go Team Twitter! Wow, we are staying in an internet vein here. Last person you called or text?
Probably my mom. I've called her every day since I've been here just to like fill her in on my life. So yeah, probably my mom or Long and Quaid. Actually, maybe them. Yeah. I called them a bunch too, probably
Which
more
are
than my
kind of
mom.
like parents as well.
Yeah, they're the same.
They're your music parents.
I want them to be my parents. Yeah.
Alrighty, we got a long one on this one. You have $5 million, but you can only buy things that start with the first letter of your name. What do you buy?
Well, vegetables and fruit would be an easy one. So I would just buy a lot of vegetables and fruit, like asparagus and apples.
Okay,
yes.
They start with the first letter of the name. There you go.
So, I mean, I'd feed myself, and $5 million is a lot.
Yep.
So, I don't know. Like, my grandpa... Oh, why would I do that? That's easy. No, my grandpa, he flies planes for a living. He flies float planes, so I'd probably buy an airplane.
Wow.
And then I'd have a built-in pilot.
Wouldn't that take like $5 million at least?
Oh, I think probably. I don't know how much they cost. I'm sure it's a lot. I don't know if I'm reaching for... maybe I'll just stick with like lots of asparagus and apples.
That's all you'll be able to live on if you buy the plane for $5 million.
Yeah. I'm also just like terrified of flying, but I think that would be a good investment. I don't know. He's a businessman, and you probably want me to say that. So, but I'd rather just eat all day. Apple pie. That's what I would do.
Pie. That'd be good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have any tattoos or piercings?
Well, my ears are pierced. I don't have any tattoos. I'm terrified of like the idea of small, like continuous needles, even though I'm fine with getting like needles, like menococcal C, whatever stuff that you need when you're sick or need to not be sick. But I got my ears pierced when I was 2 because, do you know like rocket candies? So I was 2, and we went to go to like a local mall to get my older sister's ears pierced, and after she got them pierced, she got rocket candy, and I was like, that's not fair.
So you wanted
So I wanted the rocket candy, and I didn't know what entailed to get the rocket candy. All I knew was like, I want the rocket candy. So I got my ears pierced, which I wasn't prepared for, and I like got a little bit scared from it. But then like they gave me like 2 rocket candies, so it all evened out in the end. Yeah, that's it though.
And that initial, did you get the needle or the gun?
I'm sure I got a gun.
Yeah.
Because I think that was in a time where like guns were starting to become like a bigger thing.
And it's so loud to start with.
Yes, it was terrifying.
And then that initial boom, and then it just gets really, you don't feel pain, you feel the heat of it first.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Fond memories of being 2 and
oh, yeah.
just not understanding anything.
Well, I'm not encouraging tattoos, but they're not that bad.
Okay, that's good to know.
The smaller ones, a whole lot
you
less.
You have tattoos.
I do.
How many do you have?
You can see this over
that
here.
one's cool.
This one's huge.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But I have another one over here that's just the maple leaf with the treble clef.
Ooh, that's so tasty.
And hey, Canadian music.
Yeah.
What do? I support Canadian music.
That's great. So, yeah.
But no, it's not that bad.
Cool.
Okay.
Good to know.
Look it up.
Oh.
We'll do.
Oh yeah, I'm not allowed to look. Let's see. Oh no.
We'll do 3 more.
Okay. Play
Alright.
some cool ones.
Who is your hero? It could be a parent, celebrity, an influential person in your life.
Oh man. I have thought about this answer a lot in my life. And it's not like, maybe I haven't met them yet, but like there isn't someone that's like my hero necessarily. Other than like fictional characters, which would that count?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, someone like Batman. Like he's not. Okay, I have to think about this one a little bit more. I know I came to a conclusion at one point. Like no offense to my parents or anything. They're great influences. I feel like I could come up with like a more like I don't know.
Well, I can understand the fictional character because, you know, all of a sudden it's like you read something or see something and it's, hey, I want to be like that person. I want to do what this person's doing. Yeah. Like maybe not exactly, but you know, if they're helpful people, you want to be helpful. And stuff
you know what I will say? Not that like he's my hero, but like kind of. So when I watch like Indiana Jones pretty much every day of my life when I was a kid, and like that's like that and Star Wars, those were the 2 things that I got from the VHS section of Blockbuster, and obviously because of Harrison Ford.
Oh yeah.
But like I loved Harrison Ford. Like I wrote him a note and invited him to my 5th birthday, mailed it to him, and he sent back an autographed photo.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So like I think maybe that's what I would go with. Yeah. If that doesn't count, then I'll just go with my mom or dad.
Actually, speaking of Batman, now I'm a few years older than you are, just a few. I was little when the original TV Batman was on TV. So Adam West and So I believe it was my 4th or 5th birthday. Now I'm really dating myself. And my parents wrote off saying it was going to be my birthday and that, and I got a birthday card sent back with their autographs on it.
Oh, that's so cool.
So that was kind of cool.
Did that make your birthday?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like actually, I was skeptical even back in those days. I was skeptical, and I went, no, it's not really that. No, it is. It is.
Oh, that's
unfortunately, somehow in the moves, I've had 17 moves in my lifetime. So
I get
somehow
that.
in the moves,
you lost it.
It got misplaced. I wish
yeah.
I still had it because it would have been so cool to still have today.
I lost my Harrison Ford autograph.
Who doesn't love Adam West?
I know. Who doesn't love Harrison Ford? I don't know where it went. Like, I still want him to come to my birthday, but he never will.
Cool, cool. Alrighty. Oh, well, there we go. We're picking sort of along the same vein. This says, when you were little, who was your favorite superhero and why?
Well,
we kind of covered that, didn't we?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Should I give you one more then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We'll make this the last one.
Yeah. I don't change my stance on my superhero.
If you weren't able to do music for a living, what other career would you pursue?
I would probably be an environmentalist. I would say. I mean, that's already a hobby of mine, but that would probably be something I'd be really, really into, because I already am. Or like a florist. Just someone
Flowers are good. Save bees.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I have like, I'm really proud of like my botanical garden at home, and yeah, I think that's what I would do for sure. And I mean, it's like, I don't know, they're kind of both like therapeutic in a way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've gotten like really into like being like zero waste, and like not into, but like my whole life revolves around like making sure that my footprint isn't like stupid and big, because it gives me that anxiety. So I'm like super into like recycling and composting, and like I'm trying to get rid of all my garbages at home, and it's really tricky. And like being a touring artist is also really hard.
Yes.
You know,
because you want a bottle of water. What do?
Yeah, exactly.
I've gone to a large, like a 1.5 liter water bottle that I fill up at home, bring it on the road with me, and then I've got my stainless steel
brilliant
water thing that I just keep refilling. And then depending on where I am, I will use tap water. I can drink Toronto water. It's
Good.
okay. I don't mind I grew up on Toronto water. I'm a Toronto girl originally. But I'll fill it up and do what I can, because you think of the small bottles and how much waste that is. Even though they use them to make other stuff, you can only use so many, and eventually they're going to outnumber the usefulness.
Yeah, and I mean, if you like dig into it more, like, I mean, only like 2% of plastics ever made can ever be like properly recycled and stuff. So yeah, I find it very interesting, because like kind of going that, like just keeping that in the back of my mind and using that as like my 2016 resolution has helped me kind of like look forward to something in the day, and like makes me wake up and like make breakfast, lunch, and dinner without like wanting to eat out. It makes me like get creative with like what I buy, and like, you know, how I use produce and stuff. And yeah, it's kind of like a fun little thing that I've started.
We could do a whole interview just on this.
I know, I could talk about it for hours. No one would care except me, but everyone should care. Yeah.
That's cool. Very cool answers. Thank you so much, Alexandria.
Thank you.
I appreciate seeing you and doing this. It's fun.
Yeah.
We're enjoying, as you can tell, the sunshine in
So
Toronto for
sunny.
Canadian Music Week. It's beautiful. The sound you hear in the background, I'm sure you can, there's a waterfall behind us.
Yeah. It's legit.
But yeah, it's
And
great.
we're on a hotel. Like, it's a waterfall
we're at the
on a
Sheridan
hotel.
Center. This is awesome. Alrighty. Well, Alexandria Maillot.
Indiana Jones. I'm Indiana Jones. Let's
There
just
you
go
go.
like that.
There you go. You got the hat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Cool.
And Linda Heldman for Canadian Beats. Thanks so much.